Hi, and welcome to the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton. Today we are joined with Natalie Lucas, Optimal Hearing.
Hello, how are you?
Good to see you, Natalie.
Good to see you.
Well, tell me a little bit about, I know you and I before the show were talking about, the different models, the different types of hearing aids and stuff, but you had brought up a good point that what are some of the main complaints maybe that people have?
So, if we're talking about the biggest complaints in hearing aids, the first one often comes from the spouse of a new hearing aid wearer and they'll say, well, they don't hear everything I say. A lot of spouses think that when their loved ones or family members get hearing aids, that means they're going to hear them 100% of the time.
Right.
And we're all the same. If we're focused on something or we're not paying any attention, we still miss stuff. Nobody hears 100% of everything. And I have to remind spouses, a lot of times wives,
It's not a miracle.
that all the time.
Yeah.
Another big issue that really is truly a problem for our aging population is they'll say, well, I can hear, but I can't understand. And I stress when I'm counseling families and couples, we're on our P's and Q's and on our best behavior with strangers in terms of our communication habits. We're trying to put our best foot forward. And with our loved ones, we're in our PJs around the house, throwing something over our shoulder as we're walking the other way, or mumbling from the bottom of the fridge saying, hey, what do you want for dinner?
Right.
We all could do better with our communication habits, particularly somebody in hearing aids and somebody who's aging. Speak face to face. If people can see your face and see your lips, they're going to communicate better. And then one of the biggest issues is as we age, our brain starts processing speech slower. And so what many people don't realize is when you're speaking with an aging family member or spouse, slow down. The more that you slow down when you talk, number one, the better your diction is, and number two, it makes it easier for people to understand. And that's part of a problem in terms of processing speech.
Correct.
They hear, but they don't understand. They can't process it as fast as especially some of our younger generations like to talk.
Yeah. And you've always mentioned, I know you deal mainly a lot with the senior population. I mean, that's the age that things start to happen.
Right, and the other biggest challenge is, and I'm not sure we can do a whole heck of a lot about this, but I can't understand those foreign language programs. I can't understand accents. And a lot of times I just look at people and say, I can't either.
Right.
Use closed captioning. When you can't understand something, make use of closed captioning on your TV. At the end of the day, use every tool in your toolkit to communicate as best as you can or to listen and enjoy stuff as best as you can.
Yeah. Well, I know you guys have a fantastic website, things like that to kind of reference, if you will. Do you guys drive a lot of traffic through the websites, or is it word of mouth?
Well, in my business particularly, a lot of it is referrals and word of mouth.
Okay.
We're in a small community, and word gets around. Our website does have a lot of good information on it, www.optimalhearing.com.
Right.
And there's brochures you can download, information about the practice and about hearing aids and hearing loss in general. So if somebody's looking to do a little research, they can always go to our website and find more information before they set an appointment.
Exactly. And I know you've always been very good about once you get that to the website, then you have questions, you're just a phone call away, right?
Absolutely, and I love to talk.
Yeah. So you can educate them all they want right then and there on the
Yes.
phone. You don't have to actually go meet with them at
People
that moment.
can always give me a call, and
Yeah.
they may have to leave a message, but they will get a call
They'll
right
get
back.
a call back right back. Now, you guys are still obviously servicing Hilton Head, Bluffton, the whole area, right?
Right, we are servicing the Low Country, and there may be a chance we end up over in Beaufort one day too. Who knows?
Sure.
But we have a lot of people that travel to see us from Beaufort and even from Hampton County. So it's servicing all of the Low Country, really.
And you still get out and go visit with people if need be, right?
I do home visits pretty much on a weekly basis.
Okay.
If somebody needs me to come see them, I'll come.
Great.
So,
Natalie, always great information. Okay.
thank you for having me.
Thank you. More to come here on the Senior Network. Stay with us.